Another day, or I guess a couple hours of farming, huh? Trying to see if we can further improve on our Casius, Mika, Luke. So many possibilities. Who do we already have here? We have ourselves Celebration, Odin of Midgard, a Black Cat, Xurk, a Tamagotchi, Rodium, Avilarom, Michael Keith San Jose 2260. What's up, yo Emiran, as usual. Thomas VZ6DR. Yeah, welcome. Are we still broke? Yes, we are always broke. We're always broke. Who has currency these days? But I guess we have like $500,000. Love Linley, Gia's DFG, Oshar Windsurge, or Oshari Windsurge, Ahmed, Hannah, Ian, Layan, I don't know, Jonathan, Ryan, Ranji, I don't know. I must think I understand how fun Casius is. Nice. You need the money to max out all the characters. Hey, December 3rd, it's Wednesday. On Wednesday, we all get the mega cashback. What should you do to build a character? Gear, then potential, then back to gear, then potential, but the most important is obviously the zero system. Or I guess the chaos system, huh? Einstein, W, welcome. Askal, yo. Jokino Black, welcome. We are gonna be millionaires. Rinnen, welcome. Is Casius my favorite? No, I just like the music. I like the lobby music a lot. Like, for those of you that haven't heard it yet, the lobby music differs based on certain characters have different tracks, and I really like this one. But yeah, finding it hard to farm specific gear. Any hints on that? I mean, you obviously play the zero system, and then you only take one of the deals when you like the gear pieces. But if not, then just, play up until difficulty 10, which is also what we are going to do. Because as you can see right here, we still have our stamina recharges for the day. So that's what we're going to start it off with. We're going to be playing some attack and void dungeons, and the reason being is that we can maybe get some good offering of the void sets, which might actually come in clutch on Shizuru. So for those of you that were wondering, okay, what is my Shizuru prep looking like? Let me show you. We have 129 great growth stones that we can then also convert into the common growth stones, and we have ourselves 89 premium growth stones of the void. And then with monthly reset, which I make a video I think about tomorrow or the day after, because monthly reset is really damn close, we'll also be able to buy ourselves another 50, and then obviously these other resources right here. Yeah, so now we'll just see if maybe we can find a gear piece or two. Shizuru's DPS, we don't know. We'll only find out on Tuesday, apparently. Am I gonna pay for Shizuru? I don't have to pay. I have the resources needed right now to at least, at minimum, guarantee myself one Shizuru. Anything past that, we'll have to see, right? Anything past that, we'll have to see. So, let's get ourselves our quest card. Who is Shizuru B5 partner? You know, honestly, I have no idea who Shizuru's best partner is going to end up being. We'll have to see what a standard partner does, but I mean, the way it looks like you're gonna find success in Lillian rather than in Ritoshka, because she doesn't seem to have any 2-cost cards. Please don't die. Thank you. You're a day 2 player. When should you start farming decks? Once you hit level 40 is when you can really start thinking about worrying about endgame decks. Once you get to level 40, however long that's going to take you. Yeah, so this doesn't seem very useful. This doesn't seem very useful. Let's go again. Luke's the hacker. He never reloads. Yep, he does not. Alright, what we have here, Forbidden Portrait of Fury, Devil Dice. No, I think we can keep this. Shizuru or Yuki, which one should you pull? I'll make a video about it on Tuesday, once we know what Shizuru can actually do. Because before that it's kind of pointless, right? Making a video about Shizuru versus Yuki without knowing what Shizuru can even do. Am I enjoying Luke? Hell no, it's super boring gameplay and there's no fun whatsoever in here. And yeah, it's terrible. Yes, we'll have a watch party for the dev stream on Tuesday. Yes, the same way we had one last time before the season launched. Hope we get another healer. Yeah, I mean, we are probably gonna get, like, I would assume Christmas Lady. Like, Christmas Lady just looks Serenial, right? Christmas Lady Serenial. She just looks like a controller, right? You know, I can hope this game takes the route like some other games where there are synergies between released characters. Yeah, but I mean, this game is almost impossible for there not to be synergies between the released characters, right? Like, I would assume. Did you ever hear from Swagger about being a part of the end stream? No, I think it's again other people. So we'll have fun together, trying to see what that is all about. As like, I'm pretty damn certain I am not part of the stream. Bing bang boom bum. She is dropping on... Now, there's probably going to be a little bit of a maintenance again. Like, she's dropping on Wednesday, right? So, seeing as today is Saturday, it is in 4 days, Wednesday, right? So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, on day 4, right? I see, saving you for the Xmas Serenia stream. Hey, maybe. That could be the case, but I don't know. We don't know. We don't even know if the Yuki buff is going to be happening on Wednesday at all anyway. Like, it could be something that happens even after her banner disappears, which makes this whole thing, which makes the Tuesday stream even more important, because if there are patch notes or the like, that could tell us more about what's happening to Yuki. That would definitely help in making the decision in having Yuki either go into the normal pool or pulling her before she goes there, right? Okay, what's this? Oh, that's not bad. If we roll something like crit chance on that one. This is defense based on an attack set. It's also defense. I don't know. What are the odds that Yuki is gonna be defense-based damage dealer? I don't know. Shizuru, sorry. I don't really think the odds are very high for that, huh? For her to be a defense-based damage dealer? I probably assume that's not gonna be the case. Is Mika required for the one-turn kill? For my deck, yes. For other Luke decks that are better, for other Luke decks that cost less AP, no. It really depends. Like, It really depends on just, can you get enough AP to play out all your cards in one turn? If you can, fantastic. If you can't, right? Like, that's just the way it is. Hello, you're first time watching the stream. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, no, Mika is just the unit that I need for my deck to work, you could say. I don't know, I would assume they're going to do something to the cards that are already single target related and just make them stronger. Like the single target Freezing Blade, the single target Flash Slash. Yeah, and then maybe even one or two changes to the my brain doesn't work. You know, the thing that activates the inspiration, right? The thing that activates the inspiration cards. What's the name of it? Like the anti-gravity slash, super slash. It looks like the Void logo. That's the way I think of it. It looks like the Void logo. It truly does. Is Yuki buff coming or not? We don't know when. We know that it's happening. We just don't know when. Trickery Strike. There you go. See, I knew it. Oh, already dead. Huh? Damn, Casius with the damage. Here today as well, I see. Good luck for pips in chat. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you very much. We are going to need all the luck we can get. Ooh, attack percent with extra damage and crit damage. If we could get like crit chance on there, that piece might go a long way. Ooh, or here, if we could roll crit chance here, that wouldn't be bad. Let's do one more and then let's sift through the pieces and see what they do. The dummy wants a 50-50 again to secure for Shizuru or get Ether Yuki, but I shall not be dumb. You shall not be dumb. You shall show prodigious self-control. Is Dance of the Demon considered a bullet card? No. Otherwise, it would be even more broken. It is already pretty damn strong. It is just an attack card. It's not a bullet card. Do accessories count towards 700 passive for Casius? No. But also, you only need to worry about the fortitude aspect of Casius's potential if you intend to get hit, right? Like, if you intend to get hit or you want to play him in Chaos, you can worry about that. But if you don't intend to get hit, it's not too much of a problem. Damn, already enough. Casius goes crazy. Alright. Let's go. Last one. For Yuki's Freezing Blade, AP 190% or zero cost initiation 60. The initiation 60 makes her more reliable. Yeah, that's kind of the way I see it. But you do have a bigger damage potential from the 90. Oh, we didn't start the quest. I mean, it should be fine as well. I guess we just continue firing. We need another AP battery character ASAP. I'm tired of the Mika lock. Then just get the Forbidden Essence of Hunger. Like, if you don't want to use Mika, then don't use Mika. There's more ways to generate AP than just with the Mika. You can just go in, you can get Godly Epiphanies to give yourself the AP. You can reduce the cost of the cards that cost you AP. You could get neutral cards with AP Epiphanies, like standard Epiphanies doesn't have to be Godly. Or yeah, indeed, you just go for, like, if you don't want to play Mika, then just get yourself this neutral card, this monster card, right? Alright, so we have this out of the way. Let's do some gear checking. We found like 1 or 2 good pieces. So this one right here, let's see what it rolls. We want crit chance, or if not crit chance, attack percent. Ego recovery, no deal. And then here, which other piece that we have? This one right here, we need crit chance. No deal. Okay. What do we need for this one? Same crit chance or nothing. Yep. Alright, no deal. Okay, let's check it out. Do we have anything else locked? No, so it's time we start dismantling. Yeah, Void Goblet on order set. It just doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Yeah, I can show you my Casius potential in a sec. Health, defense on defense. I mean, maybe but no, I would assume she's attack based. Attack, damage over time, health, defense. Void damage, attack percent, health, extra damage, goblet. That's not too bad. Defense, attack, health. Attack, crit, maybe if we can get ourselves some crit chance on there. Ooh, same here. If we could get ourselves some attack on there, that would actually be kind of sweet. So, alright. This one can go. Yeah, okay. Let's craft ourselves one more. Health percent, huh? Would it be a little early to release a limited HP scaler? Why would it have to be a limited unit? Why can't it just be a normal unit? Right? Like, why would it have to be a limited HP scaler? But yeah, no, there's always the possibility for them to release an HP scaler because we don't have one yet. And it just seems kind of obvious for them to do so. Alright, attack flat or attack percent. Both would work. Ego recovery. Still not give up on this piece. If we can fully hit crit chance or crit damage, it's still fine. Crit chance. Ego recovery, one final chance. Crit damage. Alright, let's just fucking risk it. Okay, this piece is mid. This piece is mid, unfortunately. Alright. What about this one? No, that's health percent. Where are you? Was it this one? Yeah, this one. Come on, crit chance. Extra damage, huh? Where does it roll? Extra damage again. Maybe, but probably not. Alright. Then let's see what kind of void pieces we have lying around, just in case. Memory fragments. Sorting, set, power offering of the void, apply. Okay, we have this one at 9.5, 1.2 with some damage over time. This one is defense based with crit chance and crit damage. So if Shizuru is defense based, we actually have a piece for her. I doubt it though. We have this one, which is quite okay, with some crit damage, some crit chance, and some attack percent. I think it rolled into defense once, which is a little sad. Yeah, none of these are truly crazy. Yeah, and this one isn't that great as well. So we have like 2 pieces. Meh. Meh. Would Ecstasy work for Khalib? Is that a gear set? No, that's Instinctual Growth that I was thinking about. Oh, Forbidden Ecstasy? Yeah, sure, you can run Forbidden Ecstasy on Khalib. Just keep in mind though, Forbidden Ecstasy doesn't scale with defense, it scales with attack. So if you were to follow like the Khalib build where he used attack at like 700, you could, but no. You wonder if Shizuru's banner will be available right after the current one. I mean, let's have a look at it. The answer is most likely yes. It's gonna be a pretty awkward time, but it should be. Let's do some math. We currently have it my time, right? We have my time 5:40, so it's gonna be 20 minutes. So that makes it 6. 6 plus 8, so that's 2 in the morning. I don't know, maybe the update comes out at 2 in the morning. I don't know. What is damage over time stat? The damage of agony. Our current only damage over time debuff in the entire game. How are we doing? We're doing quite well. We haven't really found anything, but yeah. Does extra damage also scale on defense-based characters like Khalib? Only if these characters have extra damage in their kit, right? Like, if nothing on Khalib's kit says extra damage, then you're not gonna get anything from extra damage. She's gonna be Passion. Yeah, continue hoping, right? Continue hoping, maybe you're right. But if you paid attention to the trailer, she was also shown on the Void planet fighting the Void enemies, especially the big Void dragon with like, not Void dragon, Void dog with like the mouths all around. Does attacks that increase dot damage? Yes, attacks that also increases dot damage because dot damage is based on your character's attack at a fixed value. Shoshi's anti-void? No. Yuki Freezing Blade is somehow not an extra attack, which is funny. That's pretty good. To a degree, because now you could use, for example, something like morale buffs to buff the damage of Yuki's extra attack. Yuki was also fighting void creatures in the trailer? Yeah, because Laboratory Zero, right? Laboratory Zero. She's a seasonal character, isn't she? Does Dimensional Cube also stack when we use a card in hand, or it only adds damage when we discard cards with an ability? If you play a card, that doesn't count as a discard. Playing a card is not discarding a card. That's not the same thing. Yo, Andrew Doob, what's up? Okay, I guess then I don't get what extra damage even does. Okay, let me show you. It's super simple. It's super simple. Look. You see? Look at the description of Mark. When using attack cards, 100% extra attack. Extra attack. The word is right here. Extra attack. So if your character has more extra attack stat, then the extra attack of something like a Mark is going to be bigger. If you want it even more obvious, find yourself a ranger character like Veronica. Veronica's ballista. It says it right here. Extra attack, right? At the end of the turn, extra attack to a random enemy. It always says it on the card. Same as with Renoa. Renoa's Dirge Bullets. 104% extra attack to a random enemy. It's always stated. Huh? Marks. I think the counters aren't extra attacks though. But yeah, like marks, like extra attacks, like the Yeah, mainly Rangers. Hugo, right? Hugo has the same thing. Hugo's buff says extra attack. Yeah, Nia has a bunch of mentions of extra attack. Here, look. The combatant who owns that card performs 150% extra attack. So getting, you know, that's something that you should keep in mind. Getting an extra attack stat on Nia as a substat is actually quite useful. The same is also true, I think, is it here? Yeah, when a card in hand is discarded, the combatant who owns the card performs 100% extra attack to a random enemy for 1 turn. This goes really well with the Renoa. This goes really well with a Renoa. The Yuki update, I don't know, maybe Christmas together with Serenia. But if we're lucky, we're getting her on Tuesday. Wednesday. Yeah, counters should be extra attacks as well. Veronica's piercing ballista doesn't say it's an extra attack. That is indeed weird. Still doesn't change that you're going to build extra damage on Veronica regardless. Yeah, counter is damage based on defense, but supposedly if you trust the people that were talking about it, if you just get extra attack damage percentage, you further boost the damage of counters, because outside of a partner that increases counter damage, there is no deliberate way to increase it. Second method, or dopamine injector for Renoa. You don't really draw too much with Renoa, do you? But if you do draw with Renoa, like if for example you play the Flower of Devoured Fate that draws you to, then sure, right? But I don't think you can really trigger dopamine injector very well on Renoa, can you? I just got Nia SaveData with 2 copy Adagio with +1 AP and an Eternal Hunger. Sweet. I just built CHIZURU's Void Set with 2 attack pieces. Let's hope it goes well with her. Let's hope. Oh, you meant the Predator Spike? Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to say, right? Like, I guess if you're discarding more Dirge Bullets, getting the second method is better, because you're only using the extra attack tag when... I don't know, I feel like Predator Spike might just be more universal. Did you see the video of Orlea one-shotting Endboss with a bunch of softies and swifting using propagative virus? I mean, Orlea can take anybody to incredible damage so long as you just don't use an attack card. Like, you can get truly ridiculous damage boosts out of an Orlea. Like, for example, if you have like 3 softies on your hand, every turn you wait, not using it, you get 60%. If you then trigger this yourself, you get 60, so you can get to like 240, 300, 360, 420, 480, 540, 600% extra damage, and then also for the turn you use it, you can get like an additional 100%. So just imagine a card that's already boosted getting in a further 700% boost, right? I would say the game isn't exactly initially clear. Yes, localization and the game telling you how the game works is definitely still one of the weaker aspects of the game, for sure. There has to be a cap. There is no cap. There is no cap to how many times you can stack up softies or swifties. Yeah, there is no counter. It's not a counter, it's a buff. Here, let me show you. So, if you go into, let's say, battle mission... let's head into here, go in, pick ourselves an Orlea. Should you play the Forbidden Eternal Hunger after it's drawn? No, you want to discard it. You want to discard it or somehow put it back into your deck. Have you tried Alea, Swifty or Softy? Which deals bigger damage? I mean, obviously a Softy is not going to deal bigger damage on its own. Softy is only going to deal damage if you run it together with the DPS. But I like the Swifty more. Definitely. Ah shit, it's Amir doing metallization. But yeah, no, look at this. So our current damage bonus from Softies is 25%. You see that, right? Increases attack card damage by 25%. Right? And now we do the retain for the two Softies we have in hand. We do the retain right here. We can even get ourselves another one. And then you'll see, all of a sudden it's already at 55%. And now we can even play these out. And then the next Softie we use, or better said, the next attack card we use, gets 105% from Softie use, right, from us using it, and 55% from the retain effect. So that's 160% multiplicative damage bonus. Yeah. So yeah, it goes up, but it's a buff, right? Just keep in mind, whereas playing a Softie is for the whole duration of the turn, retaining a Softie is only for the next attack card used. Yeah, I mean, they fixed most of the inconsistent keywords now, right? Like, they fixed a lot of things since launch. 800+% attack last night was crazy. Yeah, so long as you don't play attack cards, the damage can scale infinitely, so long as you don't die. Alright. Okay, just to feel good, I'm gonna do another family hat, and then we just go back into farming some more builds. Just to, like, not let my rotational skills start rotting away. Alright, we haven't found ourselves the quest card. I truly do want to do the most amount of damage possible, so we want the quest card early if possible. So we can just, for example, use Joker to get it, right here. And we get ourselves our quest card. Boop. What difficulty to farm weekly progress? I don't think it matters, but like preferably do a difficulty you can beat, because if you beat a difficulty you get a better progression reward. Alright, how many do we have here? There should be 9 cards, right? So this makes it 8. So we can play this to get triple draw. Then we can get rid of the source of the water. Go with the triple. I did not want to use that card. Is what it is. Alright, let's see what we draw into. Yeah, the standard banner is absolutely fantastic, I agree. Oh shit. We actually wasted a bullet. Like, hand size management might just be the biggest problem with doing something crazy with a build like this right here. Hand size management might just turn out to be the biggest issue. Or I guess AP management to a degree as well. Like, that's why I said my deck is only like 70% complete. By the way, in the December 3rd update, did they say if they're gonna add a hand size count? It's kind of hard to count. I don't think that's anything they really have on their radar at the moment. Gotta be honest. Is it ever worth rolling on a standard partner banner free to play? Not even if you're pay to win. I would never summon on that banner. Alright, we might be cooked here if we don't draw into a draw card. Okay, nice. Good stuff. Monthly reset in 25 hours? Why? I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah, because Korea is ahead of us, so the reset into the 19th, tomorrow, actually is the monthly reset. Good reminder, let me write that down. Alrighty. You only summoned on partner banner once and got a Westmo card. Hey, getting a partner early and quick, that's a win. You like to have more to do eventually? I mean, you get a whole new game mode on Wednesday. So probably I would say check out the game mode first and then see if that's if the game mode is any good, right? Like if it gives you what you're searching for. What do I think the Great Rift will be? I mean, supposedly it's some type of ranking. Look at that Casius damage. Nasty. And we haven't even shot yet. I tell you, there's something in here that's just disturbing. Alright, are you ready? 44 shots, full on, face value, big damage. This is some good stuff, man. I swear, the moment you manage to build yourself a turn 1 deck, you don't really want to go back. You really do not want to go back. It's poison. I tell you, being able to play your whole deck in 1 turn is poison. Yeah, exactly. We are playing on 60% damage reduction. So if we do this outside of a damage reduction boss, we could have broken like 80,000. I don't know. I mean, for now, I still need to finish my Luke farm, right? Like, as I said, this deck is only 50% complete. It's a suboptimal deck, if you can believe it. There's still so many improvements to be made to this deck. And that is what's so scary. That is what's so scary. This deck isn't even half finished. I mean, okay, it's a bit more than half finished. But there's still so many other cards we can find. So many other gear pieces we could technically find. It's disgusting. No. You don't need any egos to do what I do here. What do you mean you switched up so easy? Have you seen my channel image? Have you seen our channel image? Huh? Have you taken a look at it? Then you would have realized it's Luke's whatever the hellfire, right? And yeah, there's a reason for it, right? I wanted to play Luke, but the reason why I still consider myself a Rin main at the end of the day is because of the fact that I wanted to reroll for Luke. I did like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rerolls, and he just didn't appear. And Rin was just the one that like appeared like I think once, twice, maybe even 3 times, and she also was the one that like appeared on the final reroll. And Luke himself, like I think I got him after 900 summons. Like my guy was playing hard to get. He thought he was something better, you know? Very nice deck. As you said that you can't have more opportunity to copy cards. It's just that it's rarer, right? Though I do think if you don't take a Forbidden Tunnel in the exterior of the chaos, interior of the chaos, you have a higher chance of getting it. Luke's dupes might just be the best dupes in the entire game. Honestly. Like, at the moment, the potential that you can get out of getting E4, E6 Luke is disgusting. Not to shit on E3 and E5, but E3 and E5 are definitely the downers, you could say. The best difficulty to farm is difficulty 8, and what I usually tend to go for is anywhere from tier 12 to tier 13 base. But if you can, you obviously want to like work on decks in tier 14, so that if you do find the deck that you're looking for, you'll be able to make the most amount of changes possible. They should remove that 3 copy thing and replace it with the guaranteed copy that 2 are Heart of the Veins. Yeah, it's very frustrating, huh? That the Heart of the Ore Vein, you need to find the rare event so you can copy what you want to copy. It is indeed a little frustrating. Pew. Any tips to farm level 8 then feels nearly impossible with some teams on your Chester Hugo? Like, to make it more consistent, you definitely want to play with the level 60 main DPS, right? Like, for this to be anywhere close to consistent, you really want to run a level 60 main DPS. Single target focus preferably. Somebody like Mei Lin, somebody like Luke, somebody like Rin, somebody like Renoa, somebody like Kayron. Even though Kayron is obviously really disgusting in that he has both single target and AoE capabilities. Though, yeah, I'm running my DPSs with Mika and Veronica even after removing all their cards, they work still good. Yeah, but it also depends on your gear, right? The better your gear, the more risks you can take without getting punished, right? The better your memory fragments, the better your gear, the worse situations you can get yourself into, the harder debuffs you can play. Does level 60 do anything by itself, or do you just need the last promotion? It just gives you higher base values, right? It just gives you higher base stats, meaning that any percentage increases from gear and during runs are just better, right? But no, inherently level 60 doesn't give you anything. How did I learn English? School and media. Is 60 that different from 50, or memory fragments make the full difference? It is different. Like, getting the higher base stats, working on the character's potential to get the crit chance, the crit damage and the like, it helps a lot. It really does. But those values are tiny, right? Especially how for expensive. Yeah, but think about it like this. If you get yourself a level 60 carry, you can just run him with any other team composition. The same way that whatever team I want to play, I can just run Luke as the DPS, pick the other 2 characters whoever I want, and then I'll be able to somehow find a way to make it work, right? Like, think about it like this, you always only have a 3-team limit, and the whole concept of promoting a character and such is obviously also going to get less expensive, huh? Starting Wednesday. So also, even that doesn't become as much of an issue anymore. The Luke fragments are the order set, order 4-piece and crit damage 2-piece. I just hate it when I get Wolfsbane after like 3 to 4 battles on he finished so many of my runs. Yeah, I mean, for the guy, you just either need to get good luck with your hand rotations or you just need to play the right team, right? You really want a team that preferably mostly has attack cards. Heals always scale with defense. The higher your defense stat, the higher your healing. And the higher your healing, the higher the stress reduction from the healing. Okay. Yeah, give me the choose 1 out of 4. 000. How are we going to get more leveling mats? It took 350 to 400-ish for taking character to events. Right? Like, as far as I can tell, it mainly is going to revolve around events. And also, what you really don't notice as much is how many resources you actually get when you get these quests from a policy. Oh! Alright. So, no rapid fire build this time. We could still get a good stealth reload build, but the other cards that are open for us still at the moment are Mika's cards and Casius's cards mainly. So let's see what the game has in store for us. Agony Luke. I mean, for that you'd kind of need to get something like every attack card used from Luke. I mean, I guess you could, if you want to play Agony Luke, you run Luke and Tressa together and have Tressa use the card that applies an Agony every time you use an attack card. I hate how they changed the floor 6 battles we get from the policies now don't really have units. Honestly, I think that's a mistake. Like, I really think it's a genuine fuck up that they haven't realized yet. Because it wouldn't make sense for all these missions to give XP, to give units, and then for chapter 6 to give nothing. That's the reason why I haven't played a single additional chapter 6 battle, because I assume they're gonna fix it at some point and add the units and the rewards back into it. The cube is only a character buff. So any item buffs are only for the character unless in their description they have the word ally. Policy battle rewards are all over the place. I don't think so. Hope for season 2 and beyond there's some quality of life for making decks. They did say that. They did. Ooh, this might be our dream Casius here. They did say that one of the main focuses for them, they don't know when they're going to give it to us, but one of the main focuses is going to be like chaos related streamlining of the processes. Does allies include yourself? I don't think so. I think ally items only go for allies rather than the character themselves. Okay. Devil dice. We hit that shit! We finally got it! After 3 days! We got ourselves our zero cost devil dice! We got the fucking zero cost devil dice! It's right here! It's right here! It's right in front of us! No way! Oh, what a beauty! What a beauty! Ah, holy! Holy, yeah, don't misclick, you are right. That'd be terrible. Okay, now we need to do everything in our... Ooh, double divine Casius? Ah, fuck! No! No, 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 look, look, look! The mutant sample! No! The mutant sample is on Mika! No! No! Why didn't I put it on Casius? Fuck! That should have gone to Casius. Oh! We would have had an eternal hunger. Zero cost devil dice. Ah, shit. Ah. Alright. Whatever. Whatever. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's see what happens. Let's go with the 3 bullets. Okay, we have to smartly manage this save data. But then again, one basic attack is absolutely irrelevant if you take into account the fucking devil dice we just have. Yes, we converted one of Casius's basics. One of Casius's basics is currently converted into into the lead card, draw 1 after 4. But yeah, no, now we need to do all in our power. Like, look at this card. 1, 2, 3. And the card even lost 1 retrieve because the guy actually put it somewhere. That's crazy. Oh, you know, I wanted to put it on Casius. I really did. But then I put it on Mika and I don't even know why. I think because I was yapping. No. Yeah, now we just need to dupe it, yeah. Now we just need to somehow manage to dupe it. We are on level 6, yeah. Okay, mouthful. Mouthful removal event would be amazing. Yes! Yes! Mouthful removal event! Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to be removing two cards right here. The cards that we're going to be removing are... Let's see. Seize the opportunity goes. And... what else goes? Maybe forced learning? Yeah, probably forced learning. Yeah, these two go. And then we'll have to see. We'll just have to see what the boss gives us. Is it a dupe target? It is the only target that I would ever like to see on dupes, if possible. if in any way, shape or form possible, it is the only card I would ever like to see. We can even get ourselves the Brainwave Helmet for some big shields. Superconductive Protein as well. Nice. And we can get 1 remove. What do you think? Which card needs to go? Probably Mutant Sample, right? It's the thing that just makes the most sense. As dumb as it sounds. Because it is a copy target. Source of water? No. We're farming tier 14. And not Deluge. Deluge can't be copied anyway. Yeah, it's between tactical analysis and mutant sample. Because we're not building a Mika deck anyway, we don't really need the mutant sample. And I swear mutant sample always appears anyway. So let's just get rid of mutant sample. Okay, people, we have a 1 in... we have three chances. And there is 4, 5, 6, 8. It's a 3 and 8. 3 and 8 is pretty good, no? Unless we get a fucking epiphany here. Unless we get an epiphany. Let's see. But 3 and 8 should be pretty good. This makes me nervous. We finally found the fucking card. Oh, wait. Can we copy first, latent epiphany after? Yeah, right? We should be able to copy first, latent epiphany after, which means we do not play the cards under any circumstances. No matter what we do not play any shiny cards. We do not play any shiny cards, no matter what we do. We do not play any shiny cards. Shiny cards bad, big bad. We hate shiny cards. Okay. Turn end. Oh, why are they all shiny? Hey! Why are all these fucking cards so shiny? Ew! I mean, we could undo if it's not an epiphany. Okay, we know that this is guaranteed to be an epiphany. This could be both. We will undo it if it's a new card. Oh, divine! That shuffle is pretty good. Or is it good? Is that a good shuffle? Like, I really would have liked to get the discard 5, draw 5. I think the middle shuffle, right? I think for the deck that we want to build, the middle shuffle is the best one. Yeah. The middle shuffle should be the best one out of the options we have. I don't want to do the math. But, I mean, it's a 1 AP shuffle. Choose up to 5 cards from the discard pile to place on the top of the draw pile, meaning we would be guaranteed to draw... No, wait! We have to go for this one, though. Because we could use this to then draw with our devil dice, if we get multiple devil dices. Okay, people, it's time we take a calculator out. We actually need to think. Like... Okay. We actually need to use our brain here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we are on a 160 point cap. We're playing Casius. No, I'm gonna do it with notes. I'll do it with notes. I need to do the calculations myself. Alright. Okay, Casius. So, we have a double remove. We have 2 removed cards. And those were 1 basic plus 1 converted. And that equals 40 points. I think, right? There's a 50, there would be 50 points. Yeah, it would be 50 points if we remove 2. So we're currently on 40 points. We have ourselves a divine dice, which is naturally 20. Let's do the calculations for how much. Removing 1 converted basic is 10. Yeah, convert is 1 less, yeah. No. The first, nothing with like convert is free or whatever, right? Removing 1 converted basic is 10. No, it should be fine. Convert is 10 plus original card value. Yeah, but then we deleted it, right? So we have to take the removal cost. We are on tier 14. 160 cap. We are on tier 14 with Nightmare. So we have a divine dice and we want a divine shuffle. And the shuffle would either be 0 or 20 points. Now, let's say we copy this once, right? What would be the first copy? What is the cost of the first copy of our divine dice? It would be 20, right? Because it's whatever you copy, plus if it's divine, it's 20. So our first would be plus 20. Our second copy would be how many? What's the cost of the second copy plus then the divine? Plus 30, so 30. Yeah, the second copy should be 10. So plus 30, and then the third copy, if we get that far, right? If we get that far, what will the third copy look like? 50. Okay, so if we want 4 divine dice, right? Then we would need to have at minimum 120 space. Yeah, we can't afford the divine shuffle. We just can't afford a divine shuffle. Because if we do, then we can't afford the third copy. Oh shit, we have a forbidden hunger that we want to put in as well. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we do also have a forbidden card. Oh, fuck. Forbidden hunger would be 20, meaning we would currently be total 180/200. Oof. Yeah, I mean, we might be able to find it. No, but I want I want 4 copies though. I mean, I don't have to put the forbidden on Casius. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's between playing 12 and playing 16 cards. Between 12 draw and 16 draw. Divine dice is unbelievable. Like, if only we had... If only we put the fucking remove card on Casius, then we would now only be at 20 points. And that would open up... Ah, shit. I mean, so... We can't risk the divine shuffle, right? Like, no matter what, people... I don't think we can risk the divine shuffle. Right? Yeah, we could take it if we only get 3 copies. What if we just undo? What if we just do the divine later? What if we do the copy event first and see what we can copy? How about that? That's probably the most realistic for both worlds. Okay, source of water, we don't care, right? We don't really care about source of water. Let's go with the exhaust. Not that it matters. Okay. Is this gonna give us the purple card or is this gonna give us the legendary one? Legendary, so we can't have that. So we can't... Fuck! Can we even beat the boss without using rapid fire? I don't even know if we can beat the boss with all these shiny cards. I mean, we better, right? Stealth reload for victory. Stealth reload for president. What's this? This has to be a new card. We can't afford a new card. Man, we can't play half our deck. It's some bullshit. I can't play half my deck. Okay, we are beating the boss, which is good. Please, just give me the divine dice. It's a 3 and 8. Just give me the fucking divine dice, please. Ah! Shit. Alright, now what? Do we put a copy card into Casius? Or do we... Like, if we don't put a copy into Casius, we can just take the Divine Shuffle. Skip? You sure? Skip? Just so we have more chances for the Divine Dice? I mean, they aren't wrong. No. Skipping isn't the worst idea ever. Because the only card I care about is the Divine Dice. Right? Like, I don't care about anything else. Alright. Here we can take the divine one. Because we now have the safe space. Sure. Okay, yeah, we better find a copy event. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very sad. Retrieve 3 is only once per battle, not per turn. Yeah, it's only once per battle, but my battles should be 1-turn battles, regardless of anything. So I'm not too worried about that. Now, where the fuck do I find the copy event? Ah, shit. Good question. Hey, dude, look at this card. You don't tell me you wouldn't gamble everything you own for this card, right? Like, you can't tell me you wouldn't gamble everything you own in this life on this card. Are we walking into a tunnel? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do tunnel, actually. There's nothing I can think of that I could gain from a tunnel that will help me. Oh yeah, and also we need to beat the run. Weirdly enough, right? Like, weirdly enough, we still need to win. I know, it's crazy. Do I just fight the guy? Or do we take the... no, we probably take the stress decrease, huh? Little bit of that good old stress decrease. Where do we go? So there's 1, 2, 3 question marks in the middle. 4 question marks straight in the middle. 1. This also would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight down is 1, 2, 3. Up would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, the top path would be 4 as well. Would be 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. The bottom path would be 1 here. Yeah, no, so it's middle. Like, it's down and then up. Versus middle or top. I think we already avoided the tunnel. The tunnel is right here. Like, the tunnel should be right here. We already passed the tunnel. Bottom is the easier path. So, middle then. No, but bottom has only 1, 2, 3 question marks. No, wait, we can go up for the 4th one. You're right. Yeah, bottom one is definitely the easiest one. If we then just go up. Yeah. You're right, you're right. Yeah, the whole point is us getting a teeny tiny bit more of a chance of drawing what we want. It's a teeny tiny chance of us drawing something more closely aligned with what we want to draw. Alright. This card is such a fucking dream. Fever dream. This card is so fucking good. Two Fortitude could save our ass. Chaos tier 14. Divine Shuffle doesn't really do much, huh? It's definitely one of the wackest shuffles, I think. Did your ranking make it best Haru? If you don't mind, can you show it? I'm confused on building her deck. If you want to build a Haru... Alright, let's make sure we first get through this here. If you want to build a Haru, you want as many anchor pointers while only having one anchor shot, and then you either go with the crit one, the damage scaling one, or the combo one for anchor shot. And then for anchor pointer, you go with either the crit one, the retrieve application one, or the... Is there another one? Okay, Explorer of the Void. That's another divine card. Oh, we could potentially get another divine card for Casius. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Yep. Ah, he doesn't have the right dice trick. No. I wanted the quest one. I wanted the quest one. Ah. Nice, whatever. It's alright. We take this one. Based on the number of quests, more damage. Whoops. That was weird. Oh, come on. I did not intend to use this card. You're gonna have like 13 quests or something, hopefully. Like, the more zero cost dice we get. Oh shit. We're almost dead. I need to start paying attention, I guess. Why did my boy do so much damage anyway? Good question. Oh, and oh no. Okay, it's the angel. Alright, a little bit of healing. We get ourselves our sources of waters just in case. Some mana field, some attacks in. Okay. Give me stealth reload. Monster card. Ew. Ew, imagine that, putting that accidentally into Casius deck. Cooked. Cooked beyond repair. Alright, Mr. Waypoint, what you got for us? Ooh. No, wait. Ew. Sure, let's put that on Mika then. I'll make a dedicated Casius guide, sure. Oh, fuck. Why is it this dude? We don't have 3 attack cards. Couldn't have been legit anybody else? Yeah, and becomes worse. Does it at least become better now? Okay, it's at least better than what we currently have. But the weaken is not the greatest. Yeah. Imagine Cthulhu shows up. I'll probably try it. Oh no. Oh no. What a beautiful hand. He's gonna give himself 5 morale, huh? Oh fuck. Yeah, this Divine Shuffle doesn't draw us anything, does it now, huh? Oh fuck, we're in big trouble. Wait, is it good or bad that we hit him here? No. Bad. No, wait. Good? No, bad. No, fuck. What do we do? Do we get hit here so he doesn't get the 5 morale? Or do we not get hit here and he gets the 5 morale? Shit. He's not attacking for now. I'm kind of hoping to get Luke out of trauma, hopefully without dying in the meantime. It should be our best bet here. The fuck are these cards? I guess the dice trick then. Okay. Alright, nice. So we got out of this shit alive, which is good. Copy event? Logic error. Credits? Please? Credits, okay. Thank you. Okay, last removal. Probably, unless we find even more credits, which I don't think I want to. Probably gonna be Blessing of the Waves. Okay. We have one final shot. We have one final shot at the copy event, the very last one. The very last event before the boss. Oh, it's these guys. They could be trouble. So if we do attack one of them, he has to die, right? Like that's the whole way this goes. If we do decide to attack one of them, he has to die. And then we can start chipping away at the two of them. Alright. Same shit. If we fight someone, they have to die. Now you might be like, but damn, didn't the quest come a little late? I would agree. Nice. Alright, we get a unique purple card, which is fine. Well, we're chilling. We're chilling. Alright. Okay. Fingers crossed. Please. The most amount we could walk away with here is two copies. That's sad. That is That is genuinely sad. Now, hey, imagine if we walk away with no copies. I would find that very humorous. Yeah, we did get the one godly epiphany that we were chasing. My dream card, my at the moment favorite card in the entire game. The only problem with it is we didn't get the chance to copy it a single time for now, which is tough. Couldn't this have happened earlier? Like, at this point we had like, what, 5 choices? Couldn't this have happened earlier? Fuck! There's such a gigantic difference. There's such a fucking gigantic difference between having 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards respectively. Ah, this hurts. Ah. Could be worse. It could be worse, but it could also be significantly better. What do you mean after 40 days the save data is useless anyway? You keep the save data, right? You can just, yeah, you keep the save data. You can continue using it in Hyperspace Basin or whatever the devs decide, or wherever the devs decide you can use it. 120 points, huh? Still couldn't have afforded getting rid of the mana field though. We could have had an additional Joker in here. You know, people, the only thing I'm wondering is, how do we get rid of the eternal hunger? Like, Before this, the way I got Eternal Hunger out of my hand was by using Shuffle. But this Shuffle doesn't discard it. Right? Yeah, I should have taken the middle one, huh? Veronica or Nia could. Yeah, our deck is AP positive. Isn't that great? We also have this card, which is amazing. We get fantastic shields. And we have the Foggy Crystal Ball. So yeah, I guess we need a Nia, huh? But hey, if I can get rid of, if I could get rid of Mika in my deck, I wouldn't complain, right? So, if we were to build a Nia, we do have the E2 for the 20% damage bonus after shuffle. We also have the E6 if we want the 4 rhythm boost at the start of the battle. I really like this one. 0 cost, draw 1, discard 1, and create an adagio that allows you to put 1 on top of the draw pile. Exactly. That, man, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. The whole point of this would have been like just if this was 3 copies instead of 2. It would have been 12 uses. 12 draw at 0 cost. 4 quest completions. Ah, man. But it's still a still really good deck though. It's still a really good deck though. Biblical level of greed? Come on, man. Let me be greedy. Good dream, it's time to wake up. You might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. Alright people, let's see if we can play this Casius in our deck. Now if this isn't the perfect moment to have Devil Dice prove its worth, I don't know when is. 1 use. 2 uses. Shit, hand is full. Devil Dice is not back in our hand. Alright, I guess we have to play some of the quest cards before. Alright. What kind of... Ooh. Do I want any of those at the top of my draw pile? Yeah, I guess I do. We could play the shuffle and then put dice trick at the top. So that the next time I use this, we're guaranteed to draw dice trick. And then... big damage, no crit. Casius is doing the most amount of damage this turn, isn't it? It feels weird. $2,500, huh? Casius, I didn't know you were playing like this. Brother Casius. Our Casius is on a 2-2. Just on a 2-2. You thought the game was turn-based. When's the enemy turn? Good question. Yes, it's an E2 Luke, but E2 Luke is completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant to this strategy. For the most part. That was just one dice, I know. I know even one dice is worth it. But, like, let a brother dream. Right? Let a brother dream. Let me get 4 dice. Right? Like, and also, this was half a turn. This was half a turn. Hey, you have to be greedy. Sky is the limit. But you know what's good? Now at least I don't have to always think about never getting the card. Now I just need to do better the next time I get it. Right? Like, now I just need to be better the next time I get it. It's that simple. So we go right here. We get ourselves our quest card. We have our dice on hand. Like, this card is disgusting. Look. Or we don't even have to play it yet. Boom. Costs us nothing. 1 draw comes back. For now, we'll first do, I think, the bullets here. Bullet management is gonna get a little tight space-wise. But we should be fine. And we can go with this one. And then we get ourselves another devil dice. We still have 3 draw. Like, it is so much draw power at no cost. It's crazy. Okay, let's get another dice. Sweet, and we get the extra draw. Oh wait, it didn't trigger, right? Because we drew into a forbidden sample. So we want to use a quest card first. And then we do. So we get 1, 1, 1. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And then we replace it for the last time. Sweet. Okay. Now, what do we put on the top of our draw pile? Does it even make a difference? Nothing. We just get 1 AP, I guess. And we play these cards out. And the dice trick. And we're on 5. Like, There is something very satisfactory about having 2 bullet demons in a row. There is something very satisfactory about doing 72 fucking bullets in a row. He has a 72 shooter. My guy has that advanced... He has, you know, these like rotary magazines that you put below your gun? Like, let's see if we can find an image of it. Rotary magazine on gun. Is it maybe called a barrel magazine or something? Ah, yeah, this one. Luke has this one. Luke got this one. It's just a little bigger. It's just a little bigger than average. This one has around 72 bullets, but can go up to like 100 if we play our rotation properly. And you know what the worst part is? This isn't even peak Casius. Look, he's running a healer partner. This isn't even peak Casius. We can still just give him a DPS partner for the base stats. And we can also give Mika the hunter partner to make this even more consistent. Right here. Alright. So let's see what we do here. We probably get rid of these 3 cards. Yeah. Okay, we actually lost. The turn is already over. We didn't draw into anything that drew us something. Alright, we have the quest card on hand, which is fantastic. We can get rid of the Forbidden Eternal Hunger, because we can just put it back on the top of our deck later. And now we play the quest card. Now we use our 0-cost Joker to get ourselves... I don't know, what do we get ourselves? 2-cost Stave Reload, 0-cost Mana Field, and now we just go to town first. Alright, and now we continue to Devil Dice to see what we can find. Nice, and we continue. Oh, sweet! So now we use the power of deck manipulation to get ourselves the Forbidden Eternal Hunger on the top of our draw pile to guarantee draws with the Devil Dice. And then we can, let's see, how many cards do we have in hand? 6, 10. So we can use 2 of those to draw ourselves into our last Forbidden card from Luke. Oh fuck, because it drew the card. That's stupid. Alright, whatever. We continue with the 3 draw. What do we do now? We get rid of these quest cards to make some space. We're going to get more quest cards later anyway. I think we can get rid of the dice trick. 6 cards. 1 more use. What do we draw? Rapid fire, alright. $2,200 from a Casius card. I tell you, brother Casius is actually the one carrying this, you just don't know it yet. And now we're going to do something interesting. We're going to EP skill redraw. Ah fuck, we still didn't find the partner. We're gonna do it again. There we go. Now we can draw saves too. Perfect. So we get another 0 cost, and then we shoot another 0 cost. 1400% on Casius. Look at that damage! 3000 with a fucking cube! Huh? Huh? DPS who? Casius is everything. He's draw, he's damage, he, like, you know? And now we do seize the opportunity. And now we just overkill this guy again. But yeah. Fucking Casius. Casius with the masterclass. And we still had 6 cards to play. I don't think we played the second Devil Dice this turn again. And no wonder Casius gets the MVP, huh? No wonder Casius gets the fucking MVP. He's earned it. Yeah, this Casius deck, man, you know, fuck, like, can you think about how much more damage Casius would be doing if he had more Devil Dice? And, like, think about getting an additional quest card. If I could get 2 quest cards, 2 instead of 1, we could get even more triple zeros, even more triple ones, even more straights, even more full houses. Like, fuck. Yeah, it is biblical levels of greed. But imagine, right? Like, imagine Casius would solo that boss. Do y'all think what I'm thinking? I at least want to see what just the solo Casius can do. Like, why would I go out of my way to build 0 card decks if not to see what, like, keep in mind the scope and everything is going to be lower, but we can at least see what just Casius can do. It's just gonna be Casius and his deck. So it's gonna be just Casius versus the boss. Let's see what Casius can pull. This greed will consume me? No, this is what makes it fun. Like, if you're too happy too early, and also look at how easy it is for Casius to get his whole deck anyway. Right? Let's see, is this the right difficulty? Yeah, it is. Alright, nice. Come on, give me the quest to start with, please. When you grow up, you want to be like Casius, yeah. I mean, we get like 10 or 12 quest completions, I would say. If I get a proper rotation going, I think I can get like 15, maybe? Hey, can I get a different start hand, please? How hard can it be for us to get the 0 quest in our start hand? Who's gonna trigger 000? Casius! Brother is gonna do it himself. It's not gonna be a lot, but it's still gonna be completions. Alright, we can get 3 quest cards if we play it properly. How to get 700 health on Casius? What kind of fragments should you use? Defense percent, health percent with health substats and bringing him to level 50 out of 60. Give me 000 here. But yeah, no. Casius is the only thing we need to complete our quests, right? We just devil dice our way to get some quest completions. Like, sure, it's not a lot of damage, but yeah, like, just imagine how much damage he could do if we had multiple of those, right? That's 2000 damage with big damage reduction. We have an additional dice trick here. No, wait, we do the Joker for nothing to get another quest card, do the Shuffle for nothing, do the Forbidden Eternal Hunger for nothing, then finish with a dice trick, and then boom. Good job, Casius. Wait, can he beat the guy? No, wait, it's only one turn. Now the devil dice are mortals. Now we have mortal devil dice. You can't have that. That just doesn't deal any damage. Yeah, if you had four devil dice with Divine Epiphany, he might be able to solo the boss if you also have the quest card. Yeah, 4 dice is 16 draws and 5 quest completions. Exactly, that's a lot of fucking quest completions. And also, 16 hits, like 16 devil dice would be 16 hits for Luke. Like, this team is just giga nasty. Feels like Luke was the support for Casius. I mean, it depends, right? Like, they are both sub DPSs in this team. I guess if you wanted to find the best way to say it, that is probably the closest you're gonna get. Both of them just being sub DPS. It's probably the closest to a decent description you're gonna get. This is a team where both Luke and Casius are sub DPS. Co-DPS, yeah, maybe something like that as well. Alright, now unfortunately we ran into a dead end because there's no draw engine. But that doesn't mean we can't deal a funny amount of damage with barely playing any cards. Like, look at this. We've played these cards, right? All these cards are still left in our deck, right? We didn't even play any devil dice. And the boss is already fucking dead, basically. What do you mean, Oida Blue cosplay? Why are we wilding? Why are we wilding? And how is that my problem? Yeah, exactly. Casius could basically kill a lot of people by himself. Wait. Let's try something. Alright? Let's try something. You know how we played the Void Dungeon? To see if we get a gear piece? To see if we get a gear piece for Shizuru and it didn't really get to anything? Can Casius one turn the monster right here for the event or for the quest, whatever? Like, if we put Casius in here, does he have enough damage between his devil dices and his quest card to kill this guy in one turn? So we get ourselves the quest. And then we just... yeah, I guess we play these cards first. Yeah, and then we just have added, right? 1 and then 2 and then 1 and then 2 and then 1 and then 2 and then another one here, and then we get a final shuffle for 1 AP, and then we get 655% plus 568%. Ah, no crits, huh? Our crit RNG was kinda horrible. But we also only have 46% chance on Casius. But that's pretty damn good damage. What would I build next? I want to build another Casius. Like, what kind of question is that? I'm gonna build a better Luke and I'm gonna build a better Casius. Like, what you... Hey, my memory fragments aren't that bad. Don't shit on my memory fragments. They're good. There's just no potential, alright? But don't needlessly shit on my memory fragments, okay? He just doesn't have a crit chance potential. Oh! I have a devious plan. It's called farming Casius unique card damage potential. The sweet spot ego for Casius is E1 for outside of chaos and E2 for inside of chaos. But no, we'll do that later. What you mean get better gear? Like, the only thing I could do is maybe get the instinct set for Casius. Like, he already has some sweet pieces. Casius deserves it. He does. He does, doesn't it? Doesn't he? But do I have instinct gems lying around? I don't. I only have 10. I mean, I guess that's where my stamina goes. Oh, I didn't even check out the... Oh, no, wait. We didn't even beat the fight. Let's check out the gear pieces from before. Health percent. Void damage with defense. Defense with attack. Ego recovery. Health. Passion with attack and crit chance? Attack. Could have been worse. Alright. Unfortunately, no crit chance, but I think that's okay. No, we'll get Shizuru information probably on Tuesday. Unless the devs decide to post something on like X or whatever before that. But I would assume Tuesday. Tuesday. Is the partner coming with Shizuru strong? Tuesday. I give you 4 or 5 Shizuru videos on Tuesday, so that you're best prepared for Wednesday. But for now we have no information. Alright, give me a good piece. Nope. Shizuru is the new character. Yes, Shizuru is the new character arriving on Wednesday. Alright. Let's do another chaos run. How great would it be if we get another devil dice run, huh? And even if we don't, right? Even if we don't get another devil dice run, there's still so many other possibilities for Mika, for Luke, that I'm not too worried about it. For now, we just need to do a couple refreshes. Yeah, I should be fine. Listen to the night. Whee! No, we only got double. We only got double copies. Okay, so a Devil Dice run refers to a very specific Devil Dice Epiphany that is the best card in the entire game. So a Devil Dice run would be finding this. A Devil Dice run refers to playing with Casius and getting the Retrieve 3 0 cost Devil Dice. That's what a Devil Dice run is. That one is illegal, 100% illegal. But also the dev said they're not gonna nerf. So it's legal and you best abuse it. It is the strongest card in the entire game. No doubt about it. Best shuffle epiphany are the discard your whole hand, draw 5. No, I only have 2. I only unfortunately have 2 of them. I missed the copy event and I missed it at the first boss. Sadly. But we did hit the card for the first time ever last run. So that's at least better than nothing. You know? We at least hit the card for the first time ever. So yeah. I mean, leadership is quite fucking risky. Because now we're kind of in a rush to sell all the cards possible. So that we have them all gone by the time we get to the final boss. You shouldn't really pick leadership. But hey. The one that discards to draw pile, yes. Barrel has 3 draw. Yeah, but it's the difference is it's Casius. Casius has a quest called the 000 quest. And for the 000 quest, you need to play 3 cards with 0 cost, which rewards you a quest card, which also increases the shot amount of a Luke Epiphany for more shots. So a Devil Dice with, if you hypothetically have a deck with 4 Devil Dice, that is 5 quest completions, meaning 5 morale from Casius potential. That is 5 quest cards that you generate. That is 16 hits for a Luke Bullet Demon. That is 16 card draw at no cost. So yeah. It's the final option of the final level of the Zero system upgrading. When will I do a DPS Veronica run? I don't know. Everybody's always complaining about Veronica, so we're not using her. Play different characters. If you're having like Chaos Fatigue or something because you're not getting like the decks that you desire, like what I recommend is make sure you play minimum 2, preferably 3 characters that you all would be fine with getting a deck for. Right? Like, do make sure you play at least... Oh fuck, that's just a horrible hand play. But yeah, make sure you play at least like 2 or 3 characters that you all have like, for example, Divine Epiphanies that you can get. And then instead of running full runs, just run the runs until until the Forbidden Tunnel. And after the Forbidden Tunnel, make the call of if you want to continue or not, and then just do another one. You just bit Cassie's joining me now in hell. Hey, appreciate it. Boss isn't gonna see all the combos, gonna die in the middle of it. Yeah, but at some point we're surely gonna get a type of event, right? Surely we're gonna get a type of event that is not just gonna die in the middle of it. Something that just, where you can go to the highest, like somebody that's like invulnerable, right? That like you get more of. Like you just hit like a straw puppet and it records your highest score or whatever. Now, for those of you curious, why did I quit? If you get the credit event, usually you won't get the conversion event anymore. And we already had the 3 basics fates. We also didn't get a 2 remove. And I didn't really want to go to the tunnel. Yo, Zinxy7, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Maybe there's a secret trigger for the copy card event near the end of the interior. Yeah, maybe there is a secret. At the moment, it is pure RNG. What card would be general use prio target for a Casius deck? Shuffle. Right? Like, Shuffle is one of Casius' strongest cards. Joker is fine. Like, Shuffle is great. Joker is fine. Making sure you get either the pick your own quest or the initiation quest on Casius is quite sweet for the pick your quest. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, and the upgrade. The upgrade card on Dice Trick. Alright, is there a Forbidden Tunnel here? There isn't. Okay, no Forbidden Tunnel. Just ain't worth my time. Because I am doing something degenerate, which is Divine Epiphany card hunting. But it also gives you that, like, I don't know. It just Gamba on top of Gamba, that's for sure. Wait, is it possible to get a tunnel before a waypoint? No. As far as I can tell, that's impossible. So, Veronica Luke Cass is just a busted zero cost team deck? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can get it in the interior before a waypoint, but not in the exterior. True. Whee! Alright. Nothing. But yeah, I think I've calmed down. I think I calmed down a little now. And at the end of the day, I gotta be thankful that I was able to clone Devil Dice once. It could have been 0 as well, right? Like, sure, you might look at the chances and be like, but sure, it was like 80% chance for us to get a clone on the last fight. But it could have been 0 as well. So I might as well be thankful for the fact that we have the deck, but that doesn't stop me from hunting for another one. Because that deck is still only like, if I had to give it a percentage, I would say like I would say the deck is like 80% complete. New tier list on Pride Win? What they do? Is it worth it for me to have a look at that? We found the Epiphany, we have 1 copy. T1 we moved them into T1 now. So the only change is Luke going up. Brother, what? Why is Nia going down? Like, sure, I get them putting Luke up 1 higher, but Nia down? I mean, I guess it's chaos, huh? Do I agree with this for chaos? Still, this is fucking rude, right? Like, Yuki in T2 chaos. Luke in T2 chaos is madness. They haven't even fucking played Lucas, I mean, right? Like, whoever puts Lucas into T2 in chaos has never played a single chaos run with Luke. My boy annihilates. He's doing damage that's not meant to be done. But I guess, sure. But yeah, okay, so we Yuki slander, Lucas slander, Nia slander. I mean, alright. Sure, whatever. What else do we have? T0, 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 T0. I mean, sure. Alright. What about this? So they moved Luke up to T0.5 for Dimensional Twilight. At this point, might as well put him T0. At this point, might as well just put him one higher. I don't know. Also, Selena, you can definitely do more with Selena. I mean, I gotta be honest with you here. Changelog for explanations. Do I care? Seeing the most play as a Hugo assistant, more optimized, he's found himself as one of the single target, Rook requires more deck and team building attention, but when he has it, he's a strong pick. Luke moved to main DPS. With Luke being far more prominent in the meta, players need to run him more in chaos in order to build his decks. As a result, they found ways to mitigate his weak card multipliers early on in order to have him more work efficiently as a proper damage dealer. Because of that, we are shifting him to the main DPS category. Okay, good shit. What else? Hugo! Based on feedback and further testing, even with fix to Hugo's shunt commence epiphanies, we have made the decision to keep him in tier 0. As both us and the community continue to push the boundaries of what is strong and isn't strong in CCN, we want our tier list to reflect that. Nia is a character that has been flagged for being weaker than those she's currently sharing a tier with. Nia's base deck is incredibly weak and eats away at card advantage, something that can only be solved with epiphanies but is a burden in early runs. Also, some of Nia's epiphanies change cards in a way that aren't always easy to use or usable at all in a run, resulting in dead cards in your deck. Because of this, we're dropping her out of T1 as she's currently the weakest support in Chaos, and Orlea is showing stronger results. Whatever. Alrighty. I got Ivan Luke, should have used the dupe we're getting for free on him. I make a tier list, don't you worry. I make a proper tier list. Though, can I get some opinions? Do you want a dupe tier list for everything that's not Shizuru now and a update for Shizuru on Tuesday? Or do you want a dupe tier list including everything on Tuesday? Like, what do you think is better? Tier list for dupes tomorrow? And then update for Shizuru? Or just Shizuru? Now? Tiers now, update later. Can wait for Shizuru. Now wait for Shizuru. The thing is, I'm going to have to post like 4 or 5 videos on Tuesday. Like, the problem is, there's going to be like 5 videos on Tuesday already. And I'm a bit scared that if I only do the tier list on Tuesday, that it's kind of gonna get drowned out by sheer amount of content, you know? But it would also be the best to just wait and see, yeah. Yeah, but you can still judge a character's epiphanies based on their kit rather comfortably. At least I think I could. Now, I think I could still judge a character's ego manifestations rather comfortably based on a kit. No. It's not a tier list for content, it's a tier list for power gained with ego manifestations. It's a dupe tier list. it's not gonna be a tier list telling you who to play. It's gonna be a dupe tier list, because so many of you want to know which characters dupes are good, who should you invest into, E1, E2, E3, E4. Should you like dust off a character? Should you level a character now that he has like a certain ego manifestation? It's not gonna be like a tier list that tells you, oh, please only play this guy, right? My ideal Ray deck? It depends. If I run it with a Void DPS, I definitely want the snack time with Void Surge. If I don't run it with a Void DPS, then I want the double exhaust snack time plus double draw, or maybe just the double draw snack time, depending on how valuable the cards in my deck are, right? For snack time barrel. No, barrels is called different. It's called emergency rations or something. Snack time is Ray. The best dice trick epiphany. Now, are you asking Godlies included or excluded? But no, dice trick is definitely the upgrade one. A dice trick is definitely the upgrade one, I would say. Do I get rid of Source of Water? That'd be kinda ballsy. I mean, sure. Fuck it. Why not? What memory fragments? In Chaos, if he's your soul healer, then you run him with HP main stats and defense percent main stats. If he's not the soul healer, you can run him in standard DPS set, 2-piece with attack percent crit damage. Or you can, in both cases, just run him with as much HP and as much defense as possible. Right? It just depends on if you expect your Casius to do damage or not. My opinion regarding the stamina system, I feel like they could improve potential and promotion farm, since the gear grind is also stamina sync. I think it's okay. I think we're getting a decent amount of stamina. You're able to farm whatever you want to farm if you put your mind to it. And if you only use your stamina for... for getting gear out of Chaos runs, then most of the time you barely have enough time in your day to play that amount of Chaos runs to actually get rid of your stamina. If you, for example, stamina refresh, right? You're farming character XP? It depends, right, on the kind of values we get from the event, huh? Pew. The potential needed for one character versus the amount you get for 60 stamina is dumb? No, I think it's okay. And the reason why I think it's okay is because it's permanent. Potential is not gonna run away. You upgrade it once and then never again. Like, now that they reduce the cost of promotion, your stamina has to go somewhere. And there has to be something that you have to at least grind for a little bit. So I think it's alright. Like, sure they could give us like 10%, 20% more crystals. But I feel like it's fine. Like, if you have your main character and you want to upgrade your main character, then hey, spend a couple days farming potential. And also, there's always the monthly shop. There's always the... there's like the event shop. There's the monthly shop. There is the... like the various quests and such. Like, it's... almost there. You know... one of these days, maybe in a week or so, maybe we'll see another one. Maybe we'll find another Devil Dice run. Back to the lobby? No. I have my Casius deck, but I'm still very much interested in making my Luke deck better. And even if I don't make my Luke deck better, then hey, somebody sell me a Mika deck. Huh? Like, just because I missed the Devil Dice on Casius doesn't mean the run is over. It's just close to over, right? We'll see what we can get on Luke for the what we can get for the stealth reload, right? We're gonna check out the stealth reload, and if it doesn't work, then hey, it is what it is. Cursed, we never satisfied again? Oh, I'm never satisfied. I never was. Right? The new banner drops on the 3rd of December, probably in the middle of the night. Like, it depends. Like, we'll have to see in the patch notes that they release. It's either gonna be right after the Yuki banner ends, which I doubt, or after a maintenance that they're going to do. So it should again be, if you remember when the season came out, it should be around that time. If I had to take a guess, it should be around the time when the season came out. One gambit per week seems fair. I mean, honestly, if somebody gives me a deal and tells me, alright dude, you'll get 1 Devil Dice run per week, I'd be happy with it. That's a sweet stealth reload, but unfortunately I'm not the type to play Luke for multiple turns. Like, maybe I should build a Luke that's like, yeah, I think that's probably the next goal. Building a Luke team that can empty your deck every single turn instead of just in one turn. It would have slightly weaker top end potential, but over the duration of a fight, if the fight is longer, it would come out stronger. What epiphanies does a Veronica want? The most important ones for Veronica are her card draw cards. You know how she has the Repose and her Sir Kowalski? You want to make sure that both of those draw you 2 cards. And if you can, you want to get a Godly Epiphany on Kowalski that reduces the cost. Or a Godly Epiphany on the Repose that gives you 1 AP. Is this my favorite Luke team? I gotta be honest with you here. I still want to get Mika out of this team. If I could, I would probably try to get somebody like a Ray in. Like, as an even bigger damage booster. Yeah. Like, that's my next goal. Making sure that I don't have to use Mika for the sake of getting the AP. No, his quest cards don't count towards his own completion. Look, we even have the select event, but unfortunately we don't have any select targets. At least not that I know of. Maybe a Divine Shuffle deck? That's an interesting shuffle. 0 cost, 1 AP next turn, discard all cards. Or discard all cards, 1 AP now, at 1 cost. What do you do with energy at level 40 then? Zero system. You play Zero System or Seasonal Chaos to the highest difficulty for you possible, and then every time you defeat the interior and exterior bosses, that is when you use the stamina to get yourself... that's when you use the stamina to get yourself the gear items. The 3 legendary gear items. Alright, we'll do one more attempt. Why did I leave? Because I'm hunting for very specific cards. So I Epiphany, Devil Dice, Rapid Fire, Stealth Reload, and Shuffle, and I didn't get any card that I truly desired. So, because I also already sold the Mika card, there was no point to me finishing the run. Because there's nothing I can chase. There's nothing that would be like an upgrade for me at the moment. So instead of, and after I've checked off all these epiphanies and I didn't find the one I want, instead of taking the time and going throughout the whole fight, I can just also go out and go back in, same map, same debuffs, and get another chance at epiphanying the cards. How can I see my current save data while I'm in a chaos run to make sure I don't get my basic cards back? December 3rd. December 3rd, the devs are going to introduce a feature that allows you to see your save data value straight up. Otherwise, you have to do math. Not meth, math. Spending on food, billionaire behavior? True. I got 4 move on mail-in, but 30% crit, 1 tenacity. Is that bricked or not? No, that's good. That's good. Like, some might even consider that the best upgrade card on mail-in. Especially if you fight passion enemies, then it's undoubtedly the best epiphany. But even against non-passion enemies, you're just gonna do enough damage to kill him regardless. Yes, I already unlocked everything on the Zero system quite a while ago. Alright, what's more realistic? A Devil Dice deck or a Luke deck? The answer should be a Luke deck. So no. We have to be a little bit more realistic. My Luke still has more potential to be upgraded than my Casius. Starting the Zero system as a fresh level 40, is it better to progress faster at higher levels or farm at start for save data? Better to progress higher for better gear, and also the higher you go, the better your save data cap, meaning the better your save data overall. So if you're just level 40, you still want to try to get as high as possible, and if you want to do that by going through the Zero system instead of the Seasonal Chaos, I would recommend not playing on Nightmare mode, not playing any planets that your units aren't good at, and also not taking any crazy debuffs, right? Just take the easy route. Go through it. If you want to speed run it, then what you want to do is you always want to roll yourself a map that's like level 47, 48, 49, and then you beat that map to get the promotion map, and then you do the same thing after you've promoted yourself. You don't trust the Devil Dice, that's why you never get it? Shut up. I've been farming this for 3 days in a row now on stream, and I've always, whenever there was a chance, put my Divine Epiphany into a Devil Dice, and only today did it actually succeed, and even then, no, it did succeed. Just could have succeeded a bit more, I guess. Alright, what's this? Okay, we're not done. This is a 30% bullet damage one. That's one of the better upgrades. Do I still play War? I mean, my game plan is to come back and do kind of like a Christmas series, you know? Like starting December 1st. To kind of do like a 1 video a day Christmas type thing. At least that's what I think I can get myself to do. So the 30% crit is okay compared to the multiplicative upgrade on mail-in? Absolutely. Did I do the basin yet? No. I haven't actually. War? War is short for Watcher of Realms. It's the game I started this whole YouTube shenanigan with. Tower defense, real-time strategy, fantasy. Yeah, pretty much. How would you get a zero-cost futility? Like, the whole reason why futilities are so strong is because they are 1 cost, right? Zero-cost futilities would be disgusting. Like, zero-cost futilities would definitely be stronger than Luke Bullet. Oh, Cthulhu! Can we beat Cthulhu? I mean, we have DPS Casius on our side. Surely we can beat Cthulhu, right? When should you choose to attack in an event? 90% of cases I would attack in an event. That's a lot of card draw. Ooh, give me the 3-cost exhaust? Okay. Alright, so far so alive. Is Mutant Sample a good card? Only if you can swap out one of your basics or one of your epiphanies with it. Mutant Sample, just put into your deck, is a terrible card. It is only good if you can use it to swap it out for a card in your deck. Otherwise it's terrible. Yeah, the fear card is back now. So much deck rotation that even the fear cards are coming back. Yeah, Casius Mika is giving us a lot of depth in the amount of cards we can play. I like it. No, pretty solid Cthulhu. What kind of item do we get? Ooh, ally attack. But for this to be good, we would need somebody with a half useful deck that we're gonna use. I don't know. Maybe Mika? Like out of all the decks we have, maybe our Mika deck. John Nightmare ain't scary, exactly. Can I ask you, for Veronica draw build, what kind of ballista are you aiming for? In general, you want the 50% chance to get 2 ballistas. Or if you know you're fighting AoE, then you want the giant ballista. But no, the general pick is the 50% for 2. Or the enhanced ballista for the extra crit chance. So it's a Mika run? No. Unfortunately, we already missed the right epiphany. The 3 AP on exhaust epiphany. Yeah, enhanced is really good, absolutely. But at least, I think from a mathematical standpoint, you get a little bit more damage out of the... you get some more you know what I mean, right? I do think you get more damage out of having 2 ballistas instead of having one with a 30% higher crit chance. Even though it's only 50% chance. I'm hoping we get reroll epiphany next patch. Ooh, it would be juicy, and it would make deck farming that much easier. But I don't know. They did say they were gonna work to some degree on making chaos easier. How exactly they plan to do that, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Reroll Epiphany, even reroll Epiphany being limited per day or per run would still be a win, right? Like, who cares if it's limited per day or per run? It's better than not having it. Yeah, you know, I think a big factor we can all agree on is how important will it be to farm a new deck for every character with the start of Season 2, right? If there is not a lot of content and if you're like always forced to get a new deck every time a new season starts because you cannot use it outside of the hyperspace basin, then we definitely 100% need an easier way to build decks. But if our decks are have more longevity, right, are useful for longer, then it wouldn't be as big of a problem. Alright, no devil dice this run. No devil dice this run. Now look at this magic trick. Oh shit. I did not want Mika to get KO'd. What I actually wanted to do is get hit, get below 100% HP, use the healer partner to heal ourselves to reduce the cost of the AP gen, but that didn't end up working as well. Because she, you know, kind of went crazy. Yeah, that was not a magic trick, that was a magic fail. But we should be able to kill him next turn. Ah, solid. We can even get Mika back on top as well. Nice. I wish they would give you more foster partners. You don't like sharing the partner. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's something that's going to disappear over time. Because you can always buy a copy of a partner in the Zeronium shop for 300. You can't wait to replace Mika forever. Sure. But trust me, whenever you find yourself in a situation where you have a deck and you want to play the deck in one turn and the deck costs 10 AP, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult to find a way around it. Oh, there is so many options for deep AP support now. Like, you can get so much done by, for example, having the 1 AP the cost reduction to 0 item, the superconductive protein, by getting the 1 AP monster card, right? By getting godly epiphanies, technically. Like, it is definitely possible to find ways in which you just don't have to play her anymore. It just, they require effort, where she is a lot more effortless. Cthulhu's Ball, 1 AP, 1 draw for the first turn of the fight, yeah. No, I wouldn't call it a skill issue, it's just if you're not looking for it, it's not something that becomes immediately obvious, right? And also, even then, let's see, what else would I say? Yeah, that's fine. Here, take the reduction. And even then, it does require a time investment, right? It does require time investment to become Mika free. What if I have all the Zeronium shop partners? Who's the best one to max dupe out of the Zeronium shop? Probably Rosaria. I think out of the Zeronium shop, probably Rosaria is the best character to dupe. Because you can use her on Beryl, you can use her on Veronica, and getting the additional chance to get morale from drawing a card on these characters is quite potent. Alright, let's check out the Dimensional Tunnel. Let's see if we can get ourselves a sweet Luke Epiphany. Managed to fall into E2 carry, not sure who to exactly play him with. I've got Hugo, Luke, Yuki, Haru, and Olea. Mika and Ray. Honestly. Just playing with Mika and Ray. Alright, what are we hitting? Not a good Epiphany. Week needs to reset already so you can get more research notes. Isn't that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow is weekly reset, and tomorrow is also the last day before monthly reset. So make sure you get your monthlies in. I wouldn't say buffed, right? I wouldn't say buffed so easily. And the reason being is they're going to be careful with it, right? Like from the tone that you've seen on their on the message, they are decently happy with where she's at. The refund is on Wednesday, yes. The refund is with Shizuru. So they are decently happy with her performance. It's just that they thought that a couple epiphanies in a single target area were struggling a little. Doesn't mean that it's going to completely revolutionize her kit and increase her damage by like 200%. What do you say is the best card to dupe for Renoa? Just the upgrade, get one bullet each turn? No. If I were to dupe something, I would probably try to dupe the rose. The black rose. And what you could also try is duplicate the rose before it epiphanies, so you can get 2 different rose cards in the same Renoa deck. My problem with Yuki is that you draw all the cards and then you're empty-handed until the shuffle. Then you need to play with a sufficiently small deck, right? Or you just need to continue drawing, but not with a Yuki draw, right? Like, if you draw with a card that doesn't look for a Yuki card, then you can just force a deck shuffle. Oh, chilling Godfather. I did not know he was chill like that. Let's put it on Mika for funsies. Oh. By midnight you have to go. Hey, appreciate you sticking around though, or coming by. Alright. Yeah, I think this is it. We found ourselves one run for a Devil Dice Casius, which was definitely the highlight of my day today. I guess we do like 1 or 2 fights to get some more Shizuru pieces. But yeah, this was definitely exciting. Is Chilling Godfather good? I don't know. There is no card that's like immediately obvious as a choice. What are we building next? I'll probably still continue trying to perfect the deck. until Shizuru comes out, and then we'll be playing Shizuru for anywhere from 3 to 7 days straight. Yeah. So we'll probably continue working on this deck, or maybe even like a... Yeah, I don't know. I would have to think if there's other characters that I want to play all their cards off in one turn, using a certain amount of AP. But yeah, I'll definitely continue working on this deck for now. And then the moment Shizuru releases, we put all our focus there, so that we can figure out what she's all about. And then we'll have to see how we spend the 3 weeks until Christmas. Oh yeah, we'll definitely go back to Rin as well. We'll definitely go back to Rin as well, in terms of a... yeah, in terms of like a 0 cost or even AP generator Rin. Do you think there will be a new Forster along with... I don't know. I feel like if there was a Forster coming with Shizuru, we should have at least heard something about it now from the devs. I mean, who knows? Maybe they upload a trailer tomorrow that introduces a new character, that's a new Forster, that then appears on the website. But if there is gonna be a new Forster, it's probably gonna be with Christmas Lady. Does the 2-cost crit set work when the cost reduction is applied? No. It has to fulfill the condition of the set for the set effect to work on the card. Is Shizuru DPS? I am only assuming here, but I would assume yes. But we only get confirmation by Tuesday. So many cards in our hand, what to do with all of them? I mean, we're not using these cards anyway anymore, so might as well just get rid of them. Oh, Casius, you degenerate. How do I know if a raid card buff affects other characters or not? It does. It says allies. Ooh. Ah, it's defense percent though. Shit. But this one, oh, it's health percent. Man! These main stats and substats, or I guess the substats themselves, they got me hopeful. For no reason. Hey, I finished a normal chaos run and saved my raid deck, but the basic card I removed are back in it. Why? You made too many changes to your deck based on the difficulty you were playing, meaning that the game undid some of your changes, like cards removals, like godly epiphanies. So you made too many changes for the allowance you had on the save data difficulty you were playing on. Should you build other characters or save for Shizuru better? You can build characters for now still if you want to. How many cards is this? 9. Where's my quest card, damn it? No, we didn't get the card back into our hand. Scam! They took our devil dice. They took our dignity. How dare they? Shoot! Come on. No problem. Right? That's what we're here for, right? We need some brain entertainment while doing these tasks anyway. So I might as well use the time to help y'all out. Alright, so we have ooh, that's not bad if we can get crit chance on that one. And that could also be great if we could get crit chance as well. So let's see. Let's see if we can get some nice rolls and then we'll call it a day. So the pieces we wanted to roll were this one, right? Yeah, come on, crit chance. Alright, that's a no. Maybe for a trap. Let's see. Maybe if it doesn't roll into health, I keep it. Okay. 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 Yeah, I keep it anyway. It's already on 5 out of 5. Shh. Alright. What about this? Yeah, we said crit chance, right? Okay, that's a goner. Bing, bang, boom, bang, 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 bam, boop, bop. Alright, we can get 2 more crafts. Maybe we find our Shizuru dream piece in here. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Again, unless Shizuru is a defense-based. Huh? Unless Shizuru is a defense-based damage dealer, I don't think I have a lot of good Shizuru pieces lying around, unfortunately. Bang, 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 bang. Confirm, auto-register, dismantle, send. Alrighty. Dot only works for Agony build, right? Yes. At the moment, the only DOT in the game is Agony, but chances are we'll get a new one like Burns or Poisons or something like that at some point in the future. Huh? Alright. Clearly, does Sneering Dagger apply whenever a combatant kills an enemy, or does it need to be the combatant that has it equipped? I think it needs to be the combatant that has it equipped. Which turned it from something that's pretty good on supports to something that's very hard to use on supports. No. Can we have crit chance main and crit chance subset on the same piece? No. You can never have the same main stat as a substat. Or same substat as a main stat. However you want to twist it. You watched the Luke vid, glad you have him. Nice, nice. You know what? We made the deck even better. Isn't that great? We found an even better Casius deck, and now we're still on the hunt for a better Luke deck. Isn't that good to hear? Huh? I hope you were able to learn or take something away from that Luke video. And yeah. Alright people, I think this is it. We again hit the 3-hour mark. We are 4 days away. Early Tuesday is going to be our Shizuru day. Keep in mind, we see each other early morning on Tuesday, right? Okay, so no, wait. Early Wednesday is Shizuru. Early Tuesday we have the watch party for the stream. If you want to know the time, it's going to be on Tuesday on Tuesday 9 hours ago. Like 9 hours 20 ago on Tuesday. So whatever time that is for you, if you can make it, that'd be fantastic. If not, hey, it is what it is. You'll at least get a video or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 on Tuesday. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of content we need to discuss. It's been a pleasure talking to all of you. If you want to, you can leave a subscription. If you haven't yet, you can become a member if you feel like it. And it's been a pleasure as always. Peace.